Hi everybody and welcome to the London session update on June 11th, 2013 with myself, Kathleen Brooks. Well, it's been a really wild ride, wild morning for the FX markets today. There hasn't been any major driver. What really kick-started it all was the dollar yen. Let's take a look at that. As you can see, dollar yen really falling very, very sharply. It's down 200 pips today and is currently trading in a bit of a short-term range, 96.50 being fairly good support and 97.50 on the upside. Now, the key trigger of this was the Bank of Japan meeting earlier. The Bank of Japan really just they stayed their course. They didn't do anything new. They said they were fairly happy with the way things were going. So there was no new stimulus from the Bank of Japan. Disappointing some, helping to prop up the yen, causing dollar yen to fall very, very sharply. And not just dollar yen, but other yen crosses. We saw Aussie yen fall through its 200-day moving average, for example, as well. But that had a real knock-on effect because at the moment, the markets are really looking for dollar yen forward direction. So when dollar yen collapses, that helps things like euro dollar, cable, but it also weighs very heavily on Aussie dollar, which I'll look at in a moment. So we're looking at dollar yen specifically. As I said, 96.50 acting as very, very good support. But the key level that everyone's watching right now, 95.40. Now that is an important level. It's the bottom of the daily Ichimoku cloud. If we get below there, it really suggests that we could have completely undone all of the good uptrend, all of the uptrend really that we've seen since November. So right now the markets are taking a very, very sharp pullback. There are some very sharp moves out there. So do watch out if you are trading dollar yen. In terms of the next driver, well, everyone's going to be looking at next week's FOMC meeting, any bit of economic data added to that. Any Fed speaker is also going to be watched very, very closely. So do watch out for some volatile movements and potential pullbacks. On the upside, 97.50, as I said, and then 97.90 in the short term. Now let's take a look at Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar has been a real casualty. What we've tended to see is dollar yen comes off. That's also as the yen moves higher, that's also weighed really heavily on the commodity currencies. Now, Aussie being the biggest commodity currency, that has really taken a battering. Now, Aussie is coming back against the Kiwi, for example, as other currencies catch up, but it is still in the doldrums versus against the US dollar. So it's holding on to 93.50 at the moment. 93.30, a very important level. That's been the low so far today. It was a low yesterday. It could be a bit of a double bottom. So we're going to watch out for that. But in the very short term, if we do get below there, that is very bearish. But it does seem like there's not too much getting in the way of further southward moves. We think we could get to 90, 0.9 at some point. At some point in Aussie dollar, but for now 93.30, that really is holding on, and if we get below there, 92.80. Now on the upside we're looking at 94.50, also 93.65 in the interim leading up to that. But right now it doesn't look great for the Aussie, and it's all about dollar yen. If we continue to see dollar yen decline, that does not bode well for Aussie dollar. So do join us tomorrow for more, and good luck trading for the rest of the day. Thank you.